right, welcome to All Levels Flow Yoga. If you have blocks handy, grab blocks. If you have a bolster you'd like to sit on, feel free to do that now. I think I'm gonna sit on a pillow, get my sit bones a little bit higher, bend my knees. All right. Let your eyes gently shut, let your shoulders slide down your back, hands can rest on knees and thighs. Slight tuck of the chin towards the chest. Notice the natural rise of the inhale, fall of the exhale. Let your sit bones root towards the floor. Let's take a cleansing breath, inhale through the nose. Sigh, exhale out the mouth, let go. Let your lips seal. Feel free to keep your hands where they're at, or bring one hand to your heart area, your chest area, one hand to your lower belly. We'll take 3 full cycles of breath here. Nice, slow inhale, slow exhales, bringing the breath from lower belly all the way up through the middle part of the stomach, all the way up to the chest, the heart area, the shoulders, the neck, the head. And just notice as the breath moves through each chamber, how it feels. Can you feel the expansion on the inhale, softening on the exhale? Your tongue can be resting on the roof of your mouth as you create Ujjayi breath, slight restriction of the throat, creating a nice oceanic sound with your breath. Let's take one more slow inhale, slow exhale. Noticing the breath as it moves up towards the chest, the shoulders, the neck. And then slowly exhale all the way down. Notice how it feels as you completely empty. And then if your hands are on your chest and your tummy, bring them back to your knees, your thighs. Take another slow inhale, slow exhale. Bringing some attention to the heart chakra area, the area around your chest, even around the upper part of your back, your neck, your shoulders, your arms. And then with your eyes still shut, bring your hands palm to palm. Let your fingers press together. Keep your pinky and your thumb pressed together. And then let your 3 middle fingers open up. Bring your hands towards your chest, your sternum, creating what we call in yoga the Padma Mudra. This is the symbol for the lotus flower. The lotus flower helps us to get out of the mind and into the heart. Slowly open your eyes. Take an inhale. Let's reach this lotus flower up towards the sky. Nice, long, fine. On your exhale, bring that lotus flower down towards your chest, round your back, belly button pushes towards spine, gaze looking down. Let's do that again. Inhale, slowly reach up. So the lotus flower typically grows in murky, muddy waters, dark. And then all of a sudden, you'll see this beautiful, flawless flower appear out of the dark. It's the symbol of light and dark. Where there is dark, there is always light. Let's take one more round. Inhaling, reaching up. And exhaling, rounding. So clearing the mind today, making way for nice, full heart, full of joy. One breath at a time. Let's take an inhale, open, expand to cactus arms. On your exhale, let's twist to the right. Hands can touch. Inhale, open back up. Exhale, spinal twist to the other side. Inhale, open back up. Let's do that one more time. Exhale, twist. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, one more time to the other side. Inhale, open, expand. Nice job. Exhale, bring your right hand to the floor. Left arm reaches up and over. We'll stay here 3 breaths. Notice that left sit bone rooting towards the floor, sending breath up and down your left side body. Feel free to spin that left rib cage towards the sky and open up a little bit more. One more breath. Always feel free to let that tongue rest on the roof of your mouth as you create that oceanic sound with Ujjayi breath. Inhale back to cactus. Exhale, opposite side. We'll take 3 breaths here. If you like to say a mantra during your practice, you can always say, my mind is free on the inhale as we clear the mind. My heart is full on the exhale, making way for joy. You say that you come back to center, come to cactus, and then bring your hands back to that lotus Padma Mudra. So they say we have between 6,000 and 7,000 thoughts a day. That's a lot. We use our mind a lot throughout the day. So getting on our yoga mat, clearing the mind, can do so much for our parasympathetic nervous system, calming all the organs in the body, the nerves, the lymph nodes. So let's take one more full cycle of breath here. Nice. Inhale through the nose. And then let's do a sigh exhale, let it out. Nice job. All right, let's come to a forward seated position. So legs out in front. You can take your bolster, take it out from under. Shake your legs, shake your sit bones, maybe point and flex your toes, maybe circling your ankles, noticing a few cracks. And then let's simply just walk our hands down our legs. Gentle forward fold here, so not a full deep stretch, just nice forward fold, maybe even rocking from one side slowly into the other side. Noticing the lengthening on the inhale, softening on the exhale. Take one more breath. And then as you finish your exhale, simply slide your fingers up your legs towards your hips. So we're gonna give ourselves a little lymphatic massage. So take your fingers right into your feet and just slide them all the way up your legs. And then we'll do that one more time. So we have so many lymph nodes going through our bodies, so many we don't even know about. Take them to the sides of your feet now, so your ankles, and then run them up the sides of your legs. So this is just a gentle stimulation of the lymph nodes. Keep your breathing going. Take one more. And then let's do the inner legs here. So take your legs, spread them just a little bit, and then just slide your hands on the inner part of your legs. Oh, I got my dog is gonna come join me now. He wants to, maybe he's gonna go in the other room. Lift your legs up, we're gonna go underneath. Slide your hands, massaging every part of the legs here, getting the blood flowing. And then I like to massage underneath my knees, getting the lymphs under there. Nice job. Let's bring our feet together for butterfly pose. Flap your legs. Take an inhale, long spine. Exhale, gently fold forward, 3 breaths. Say hello to those inner thighs. And then coming back to center, bring your legs out, shake them out. And let's find our way to hands and knees. So hands right beneath your shoulders, knees beneath your hips. We're gonna come into cat-cow. So find your balance from one hand to the other, one knee to the other. Take an inhale, arching the back gaze, looking forward. Exhale, rounding belly button, pushing towards spine, nice and soft. Inhale, arch the back gaze, look forward. Take 2 more full cycles. Your pace, your breath. Inhaling slowly, mindfully, exhaling slowly, mindfully. Clearing that chitty-gritty in the mind, creating that nice open heart full of joy. All right, coming back to center, reach your right foot back behind you, curl the toes, press your right heel up against that imaginary wall. Say hello to your right calf, take one more breath. Inhale, lift that leg up, bring it over to the left, look out over left shoulder, and feel that nice side stretch up and down that right hip area, down the leg. One more breath. And then inhale, reach that leg up, bring it all the way over to the right, plant your foot. So it's, if you were to draw a line from your big right toe to your left knee, it would be in alignment. Feel free to stay here with your hands placing on the mat, or feel free to grab blocks, come do your forearms. Or you can always bring forearms to mat, 3 breaths. Let your head ragdoll. Notice the inhale, notice your exhale. If you want to bring your mind back to that mantra, my mind is free, my heart is full. Imagining that lotus flower as it appears out of the mud. Nice, flawless flower. Amazing. Amazing what nature does, huh? All right. As you finish your next exhale, bring the blocks off to the side. If you have blocks, hands back to the mat. Lift that right leg up. Take a few circles with your right leg. Rotating that hip a little. Going one way, the other. Bring that knee back to the mat. Take a round of cat-cow. And then we'll switch to the other side. Left foot reaches back. Curl the toes. Say hello to your left calf. 2 to 3 breaths here. Inhale, lift that leg up. Bring it over to the right. This time, look out over right shoulder. And breathe. Tongue can rest on the roof of your mouth. As your mind starts to wander, bring it back to pranayama, to breath. Calming that parasympathetic nervous system. Inhale, lift up, bring it over to the left. So your pinky toe presses in towards the floor. If you were to draw a line, you're somewhat in alignment with that right knee. Maybe forearms to the mat, forearms to blocks, 3 breaths. Saying hello to your left inner thigh. Nice, breathing. All right, coming back to the mat, lift that leg up and then take a few circles. Nice job. Bring that knee back to the mat. Let's find our way to our first child pose. Spread your knees, toes touch. Sit bones towards heels. Find what works here for you. Your forearms might simply rest on the mat. You might let your head ragdoll. If you need a block, forehead to a block. Otherwise, maybe your forehead can find the mat. 3 to 5 breaths. This is a great place to really focus in on sending the breath up and down the spine, up and down the back area. Notice breath in the lower back. Notice breath in the rib cage, in the middle part of the back, and then the upper shoulder area, even the neck. Take 2 more full cycles of breath. With each inhale, we expand, we lengthen. With each exhale, soften, maybe go a little bit deeper. And then as you finish your exhale, come back to hands and knees. So if you have blocks, grab your blocks. If you don't, hands can be on the mat, okay? So we're gonna bring that right leg forward for a low lunge. I'm gonna have my blocks on my low side. You can always bring them to the high side if you have shorter arms. I have long arms. So simply rocking side to side. If you don't have blocks, you can be like so with your fingertips to the mat, okay? You can always grab books if you don't have blocks. Notice your right knee, is it over your right ankle? Notice this left inner thigh as it melts towards the floor. Your back toes can be flat on the mat, so they're not curled. Just let them relax. Shoulders, let them slide down your back. Gaze looking forward. Sometimes we like to hunch our shoulders, right? We're doing our best now to release, let go. Create space for more joy. into that heart chakra. And then let's find our half split. So finding your way to a straight right leg, right heel gently presses into the mat. So try to, if you don't have blocks, I'd like you to try to get as high up as you can. So you're not sitting down, but almost like your left knee or your left hip is 90-degree angle with that left knee, okay? Your right foot is active. Toes pointing towards the knee. Gently press that right heel into the mat and then just try to slide it towards the right hip. Okay, maybe you fold forward a little. If that feels good, say hello to the hamstring. And then let's walk that right block over to meet the left block. So we're in a little bit of a W or a V here. Take an inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold forward. So you might feel this a little bit more in the hamstrings, inner thigh, or maybe even the IT band. Take 2 more breaths. And then slowly inhale, bring your blocks back to frame that right leg. Walk them back to center. How are we doing? All right. Keep your left hand either on a block or on the mat, your choice, okay? I'm using my block since I have it. Right hand is gonna come to right hip as you start to twist from torso and rib cage. This is option 1. Option 2 is to reach that arm up slightly, like a V. Option 3 is to reach that arm all the way up towards the sky. As you twist, gaze looks up towards the sky, right arm, and breathe. Nice final twist here, opening up that right side body. Nice job, you guys. Coming back to frame that foot. Right foot comes back. How are we doing? Let's switch sides. Left foot forward, low lunge. Right inner thigh melts towards the floor, shoulders slide down the back. Left knee over left ankle. So you look down, you can see your left big toe. Noticing without judgment how this side feels compared to the other side. And then finding your half splits. Noticing how this side feels compared to the other. Whew. All right. Left foot is active, toes pointing towards the knee. Let's bring that left block to meet the right. Take an inhale, exhale, gentle forward fold. Find your edge. Say hello to that left hamstring, maybe IT band, maybe inner thigh. All right, everyone, let's walk ourselves back to that low lunge. Nice job. We're gonna find that twist. So right hand's gonna stay on a block or the mat. Left hand to hip, to a V, or reaching all the way up and back, and breathe. Take one more full cycle of breath. And then come back to frame the foot. Nice job, you guys. All right, so from here, let's come back to hands and knees. Let's walk our hands out, find puppy pose. Let your sit bones gently push up towards the sky, forehead to the mat. Take 2 breaths. And then let's find our way to our first down dog. Curl the toes, lift the hips, bicycle out your legs. We'll stay here 5 breaths. Sway the hips side to side. First down dog of class. Observe without judgment what's going on, where you feel tight, where you feel like you can soften using the breath. Always nice to do a cleansing breath here, inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the mouth. And then on your next inhale, come to tippy toes, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Step both feet to the front of your mat. Inhale, hands come halfway up the shins. Spine is long, shoulders soft. Exhale, fold back forward. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do a few half sun salutations. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward, tilting from the hips. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time, your pace, your breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Actually, that was only two. Let's do one more. Make it three. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Spine is long. Exhale, fold back forward. Inhale, rise. Reach all the way up. Exhale, palms press together, hands to heart. Take a breath. All right, bringing hands down by your side, left foot steps back. Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. So your back foot is a little bit to the left, right foot a little bit to the right. Bending into that right leg. Inhale, arms reach up. If this doesn't serve you today, maybe cactus, maybe keeping hands at hips. Okay. All right. Nice, strong legs, strong arms. Take one more breath. Finishing your exhale. Let's bring hands to hips. Step your left foot forward and right foot back, opposite side. Hands either at hips, cactus, or reaching up towards the sky. Bending into that left leg. Take 3 full cycles of breath. Notice the breath. Can you soften? Soften in the rib cage, soften in the throat. Soften in the legs. One more. My mind is free, my heart is full. All right, bring hands to hips, step your right foot forward, shake out your legs. All right, right foot stays at the top of the mat, left foot steps back, heel to arch alignment, warrior 2. Arms reach out, strong arms looking out over right fingers. We'll take 3 breaths here. Notice your right knee. Can you see your big right toe? If you can't, just try to put it a little bit over to your right pinky toe. Being mindful of your hip alignment. Everyone's body is different. I always say, follow my cue, unless you notice something with your body that doesn't work. When I say something, do and honor your body always. We're gonna take this back hand, let it slide down your back leg, right arm reaches up, palm facing down. When we do that, our right leg wants to straighten, so bend back into that right knee. Gaze can look up at your right hand. Trying to find that softening in the breath. You know you found your edge when your breath starts to restrict. And then inhale back to warrior 2. Let's find side angle. So your right forearm is gonna come to your right thigh. Left hand to hip, option 1. Left hand to a V, option 2. Left hand reaches up over your head, palm facing down, option 3. And then gently spinning this rib cage towards the sky. And breathe. Try not to rest every part of your body on that right thigh, which I'm probably doing right now, hugging into your core. Strong legs. Inhale, rise. Nice job, you guys. Let's simply bring hands to hips. We're gonna turn this front foot so that it's facing the opposite direction. And then we're gonna come into opposite side warrior 2. Arms reach out. All right. Maybe look down at that left big toe. Are you able to move your left knee a little bit towards the pinky toe? And breathe. Arms strong, shoulders soft. One more breath. Turning into our reverse warrior. Right hand slides down. Left palm reaches up, bending back into that left knee. 3 breaths. Notice your inhale, notice your exhale. Then you soften. Inhale back to warrior. Side angle. Option 1, hand to hip. Option 2, V. Option 3, reach over. And breathe. Bending this rib cage towards the sky if you can. Nice job, you guys. Inhale, reach back to your warrior 2. Bring hands to hips. Let's turn our toes forward, slightly pigeoned. Bring our hands behind us, interlace. Take an inhale, nice open heart, shoulders slide and hug together. Exhale, tilting forward from the hips. Take 3 breaths here, let your head wrap up. After you finish your exhale, bring your hands down to the floor and walk them out wide, standing down dog. Take an inhale and exhale. Heart, mouth towards the floor. Sit bones gently push towards the sky. It should feel really nice. If it doesn't, modify how you need to. I'm going to invite you to do a cleansing breath here. Inhale through the nose, sigh, exhale out the mouth, let go. Walking hands back underneath your chest. We'll inhale our hands to hips. Take a breath, flat back. Finishing exhale, inhale, slowly rise. Nice job, you guys. And let's turn our toes out this time, finding Shiva's pose, bending our knees, and then rocking side to side. Hands can come to thighs. All right, let's do a few pulses, up and down. Notice how this feels in your thighs. And then when you find your sweet spot, bring hands palm to palm. We'll stay here 5 breaths. It's very normal for our knees to want to cave inward. So they want to cave in. Try to just gently push your knees towards your pinky toes. Nice long spine. Maybe with each exhale, we go a little bit deeper. Maybe you come to tippy toes and play here. Maybe you find your heels. How are those inner thighs feeling? Your upper thighs. One more breath. Nice job. Inhale, reach those arms up. Star pose, maybe a gentle smile as we create joy. Bring your hands down. Heel toe your feet together. Shake out your legs. Nice job, you guys. All right, let's come to the front of our mat. We're going to go through that flow again with the breath. So take an inhale, left foot reaches back. Warrior 1, arms reach up. We'll take 1 breath here. Hands to hips, step it forward. Right foot steps back. Inhale, arms reach up. 1 full breath. Finishing your exhale, hands to hips, step it forward, take a breath. Inhale, left foot steps back, warrior 2, arms reach out. Take 1 breath here, get settled. Take an inhale, right arm reaches forward, exhale, reverse the warrior. Inhale, back to warrior 2, exhale, side angle. Inhale, back to warrior 2. Hands to hips, turning to the other side. Inhale, 1 breath, warrior 2. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Inhale, warrior. Exhale, side angle. Nice job. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hands to hips. Turn your toes slightly in. Hands interlace, this time opposite thumb on top. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Take one breath. Finishing your exhale, hands come down. Walk it out, wide standing down dog. Take a full cycle of breath here. Finishing your exhale, walk your hands back. Inhale, hands to hips. Take a breath, flat back, gaze looking down, long neck. Inhale, slowly rise. Nice job. Exhale, turn your toes out. Shiva's pose, hands palm to palm. Take one breath. Inhale, reach those arms up, straighten the legs, star pose. Exhale, hands down, heel toe your feet together, shake out your legs. Nice job, you guys. Finding your weight to your right foot. Tree pose, left toes to the floor, heel to your shin, option one. Option two, foot right below your knee. Option three, foot right above your knee. Option four could be lotus, half lotus. So depending on where you're at. So try not to push your weight so much into this right leg that your hip pushes out. So try to find that strong balance in that right foot, but also soft. Hands palm to palm, or maybe build your tree. And breathe. Maybe you're a swaying tree today. Maybe you play, shut your eyes, or turn your gaze up towards the sky. And you might be more of a swaying tree when you do that. Let's take one more breath. Bring hands palm to palm, shake out that leg, and prepare for the other side. Right. Shifting your weight to your left foot. Finding what option works. I like to try to repeat what I did on the other side, although both sides are different. So honoring where you're at, find your tree. Shifting weight to that left foot, left leg, strong but soft. My mind is free. My heart is full. With each breath, creating a little more space to bring joy in. Maybe you shut your eyes, maybe you turn your gaze towards the sky. And one more breath. Nice job, you guys. Bring hands palm to palm, shake out that leg. And let's find our way to the front of the mat. Sun salutation, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Plant the hands, step back, find your first plank pose of claps, 3 breaths. Belly button engaged, gently pushing towards your lower back. Gently pushing the ground away with your hands. Gentle grounding or pushing up of the upper back. One more breath, take an inhale. On your exhale, knees to the mat. Chaturanga, hugging arms into rib cage as you bring your chest to the floor. Inhale, 4, cobra pose. Exhale, forehead to the mat. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, cobra. Gentle arching of the back. Exhale, fold. 1 more time, inhale, cobra. Let's stay here for 2 breaths. Finishing your exhale, curl the toes, down dog, take 3 breaths, bicycle out the legs, sway the hips. Nice job, you guys. All right, inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it forward, pigeon pose. We're gonna bring that right foot forward. Notice your left leg, your back left toes are flat on the mat. Bringing yourself to your fingertips. Hips squared forward, take an inhale. Exhale, slowly tilting forward from your hips. Maybe you find blocks. Maybe you make a pillow with your arms, forehead to your arms or blocks. We'll take about 8 breaths here, doing your best to soften, let go. Take about 4 more breaths. And as you finish your next exhale, let's take a cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose. Sigh out the mouth. Bringing your palms of your hands to the mat. Finding your way back to your dog pose. Shake out that right leg. Maybe do circles with your leg, your hip. Maybe straighten and bend. Maybe flip the dog if that's part of your practice. Something like that. And find your way back to down dog. Take a breath. Inhale, opposite side, left leg lifts. Exhale, bring it forward, setting yourself up for your pigeon. Checking out that back leg. And coming to fingertips, hips squared forward. Take an inhale. Exhale, folding forward. And we'll take about 8 breaths here, just like the other side. Noticing how this side feels compared to the other. Without judgment, finding that softening place with your breath. We'll take 1 cleansing breath before coming back up. Take an inhale through the nose. Sorry, exhale out the mouth. Coming back to your hands, finding your way back to your dog. Shake out that leg. Maybe flip the dog. Nice job, you guys. Everybody, find your way to child's pose. 3 breaths. Nice job, you guys. All right, let's find our way to our belly, our stomach, and we'll find our way to Sphinx pose. Elbows right beneath the shoulders, forearms flat on the mat, palms facing down, toes flat. All right, isometrically press your palms into the mat and then try to isometrically slide them towards your chest. As you do that, it's an opening of the chest, gentle arch of the back, gaze looking forward. We'll take 5 breaths here. It may seem like you are not doing anything, but you are strengthening your lower back here. Shoulders are soft, but engaged, sliding down the back. One more breath. Nice job, you guys. Let's find our forehead to the mat. Bring your hands down by your side, palms facing down. All right, take an inhale, lift your head, chest, shoulders, arms. Stay here or lift your feet as well. And when you lift your feet, if you have lower back pain, bring your feet back to the floor. 5 breaths. So you're not really tilting your head back. Your gaze is still looking down. 1 more breath. Now let's turn our head to one side. Lift your feet up and gently rock side to side. Nice job, you guys. We're gonna do that one more time. So, option is to do exactly what you did before, or maybe you bend your legs, grab your feet, and lift your feet into your hands as your knees lift. And breathe. This is option 2. Keep your head straight forward instead of turning it. Take 2 more breaths wherever you're at. Nice job. We're gonna let our head rest to the opposite side. You can still sway your legs side to side. Nice job, you guys. However you can, gracefully turn your weight to your back. And if you have a block, grab your block. We're gonna place it under our sacrum. If you don't have a block, you can simply lift your feet up to the sky or find a wall to bring your feet up to the wall. I'd like you to get upside down for about 10 breaths. If you have a block, bring your block to the sacrum and maybe reach one foot first. Do a few ankle rolls, circles with your foot, point flex, and then bring the other foot up, same thing. Whatever feels good here. And then lift both feet up towards the sky. And 10 breaths. Nice, easy, soft. We did that lymphatic massage in the beginning of class. This is also a good place to do that if you want to just grab and just sort of gently bring your hands, your fingers down your legs. It's great because you've already got the blood trickling down to the opposite part of your body. So just an option if you feel like doing that, feel free. We'll take about 5 more breaths. Really getting into that parasympathetic nervous system right now as you notice your heartbeat starting to slow down. Let's bring our feet to the mat. You might feel warmth all around your hips as the blood has come to the opposite part of your body. Gently lift your hips up, take that block out from under, and let's find happy baby. And we did our hips a little bit, our inner thighs. This should be a nice stretch on the hips. Here, letting the sacrum rest gently on the mat. Take 2 more breaths. And then bringing the knees together. Give yourself a little hug. Rocking out that lower back. Going one way, going the other. Bringing arms up to a T, knees over to the right. We'll take a gentle spinal twist, looking out over left shoulder, and breathe. Inhaling back to center, over to the other side. And look out over the opposite shoulder this time. Nice job, you guys. We're gonna do one last pose. Let's bring our knees back to center. Let your legs straighten. I like to do this right before Shavasana. Get my heart nice and open, my throat open. We're gonna do fish pose. Take your hands underneath your sit bones, palms facing down. Okay. This may be where you stay. Just tilt your head a little bit so that the crown of your head sort of comes to the mat. And breathe. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you're going to come a little bit onto your elbows and your head, front of your head comes to the floor. Great place to do a cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose. Sigh, exhale out the mouth, let it out. Great heart opener, chakra of the throat opener. Nice job, you guys. Slowly come back to the mat. If you need to give yourself one more hug, that might feel really nice right now. And let's find our way to Shavasana. All right. So Shavasana, you can let your hands come down by your hips, palms facing up. Because we had that little mantra, my mind is free, my heart is full, feel free to bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your lower belly, and just notice your breath as you gently let go and breathe. Natural breath, just noticing the natural rise of the inhale, fall of the exhale. Completely supported. And your body melts into the mat. I'll let you know when to come back to awareness. Feel free to stay in Shavasana as long as you wish. If you'd like to follow my cues, start to draw in a deeper breath. Reaching your arms up over your head, take an inhale, exhale, and then hugging knees into chest, rolling over to your favorite side, taking a pause, finding your way gently, safely back to seated, eyes gently shut. And bringing your hands to heart center, palm to palm, letting your pinky press gently together in your thumb, letting your 3 middle fingers spread open like the lotus flower. Maybe for a moment, imagine a dark, murky pond of muddy water. And as you see that dark, murky, muddy water, notice a beautiful, flawless white lotus flower appear out of that murky water. And as you see that lotus flower, you notice there's no trace of mud. It's completely flawless and beautiful. Clearing the mind, creating space for the joy, for the light. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's clear and seal our practice with a cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Opening your eyes to one another. Namaste. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for joining me.